G'day punters, kennym here. About to head off on another epic adventure. Welcome to Fink, the great artesian spa baths.
Oh, wow!
I'm just packing at the moment. It's Wednesday, late September. Firewood. Got the caravan going as well. We'll be back home here in Wide Bay probably just after Christmas. House sitter coming in Friday. Look after the place. Anyhow, head down to Brisbane for 2 days, head west via Roma. Out to Charleville. Boss wants to check out some Bilbys there. Out to Beetoota. I want to catch some blue claw yabby out there, and then we're going to go through Birdsville track, down through Flinders Ranges for a couple of days or so, down to Adelaide, get this thing serviced up for its 40,000k service, then go down to Goolwa, or across east to Goolwa, and then follow the Murray River on as many dirt tracks as we can find, with an end date to be in Melbourne about, I think it's the 1st of November, Friday, something like that. Get a bit of work done on the transmission by Wholesale Automatic Transmissions, and then jump on a boat across to Tasmania and come back from Tasmania, I think it's about the 20th of December or something like that. Back up to Bendigo, see my kids and grandkids, and then back home. Welcome to Charleville at the train station. Also the Visitor Information Centre. Book a whole bunch of tools here. I think we're doing a date thing tomorrow. Going to do this this morning. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of photos and some videos. If it's not too dark. I think it's about $8 per adult. Or $18 per adult concession, one of those two.
And out of. The males do scent mark the area, and that simply indicates that they're there. Other males and females identify that, and there is apparently a little bit of a hierarchy order in that the older males want to or tend to target the older females for breeding purposes. They basically live quite independently. Not often that you'll see them in the same burrow, etc. together.
Bit of a chat fest in here about the program they're running and about Bilbys and stuff to start off the encounter, which is in the dark room in there. Pretty exciting. It's so exciting they checked one of the female Bilbys in there this morning, and she's pregnant with triplets. Just completed an Outback Date Farms tour, just about 2 hours. Start off just in here at 9 o'clock in the morning. Last one for the year. It's 2nd of October. Go in there and have a look at his date production. He uses the wastewater coming off a treatment plant, which is just up that way. You get to taste a couple of the date products and value-added date products like date loaf, date biscuits, date juice, date liqueur as well. Pretty good value, well worth the time. Forgot to mention that Outback Date Farm is at Charleville. We're just heading west at the moment. Cool Laddie, C-O-O-L-A-L-L-D-I. Nearly at the end of the track, the railway track that is. That's about another 100 kilometres west from here. Though trains don't go out that far anymore, though the track is still suitable for trains apparently. Go figure. Yeah, trains only go as far west as Charleville twice a week. 17-hour trip, no sleepers. Cool Laddie. There's a big rock over there with a placard on it. I'll go and have a quick look and see what it says. Those who may be interested in how the cruiser's going with the auto in it, I won't talk about that squeal either. It's probably running pretty good, I reckon. I'm pretty happy with the temperatures across the board. Hottest I've had the transmission going up the mountains at Toowoomba, 88 degrees. Hottest I've had the engine, 95 degrees. EGTs, it's running a lot cooler than it used to. It's probably because I'm not burning as much fuel anymore because I've got it detuned. EGTs, probably hottest I've seen, it's probably about 400, 420 maybe. Along the highways on the blacktop we've been cruise control, sports mode, 5th gear, cruising at about 93, 94 kilometres an hour, and it seems to be doing okay. Generally engine temperatures are 86, 88 and transmission temperatures about 78. EGTs 370 maybe, so it's all pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. It's a memorial park. Nice side of the original township of Coolabby. Have a read of that yourself. We passed the Foxtrap hotel coming in here as well. It's a pub, petrol station. And I think the boss was looking for a gravesite, which is just over there. In short, let's talk about this place. I've got a little booklet here too, which talks about Coolabby. Aboriginal means black duck. Once a thriving railway town with a population of 270. It supported a butcher's school, police station, post office and a boarding house. So we're already been up to the railway. Boss wanted to drop in here. Cool little drop in. At Coolby, St Finbarrs. Hoping, no, it's not Sunday. Hoping it's open. It's got a display of boulder opal inside on the altar. So it's my keen to have a look at. I'm sure there's a story about these boulder opal altar and stuff. Pretty specky. Pulled up stumps for the night, just shy of Coolby, about 4 or so k's. Station stay. The lake. Yeah, I'm going to show you some stuff. There's people here. Unpowered sites, east side of the lake, $12.50 per person. Go over to the west side, I think it's about $6.50 per person, because you can't really get access to the amenities, which are up that way. It's about 500 metres away. Bar opens at 5 o'clock. I'm about happy hour, but anyhow, we're here just overnight. Should tell you more about that church that we went into, shouldn't I? Rightio. Got a bit of a blurb here, reading it from Outback Queensland website. It's in 1976, the priest of the time, Father John Ryan, decided to complement the opal mining background of the area by commissioning local miner Des Burton. It's one of the bolder opal, I suppose, heroes of the area at the time. To install a border of opal around the carving of Our Lady of Perpetual Succour. Goes on to read, he offered the priest a bit on the wall. This turned out to be almost the entire wall, which is now installed on St. Ferben's altar. Picture of that hereabouts. The lectern also, and a baptismal font. It says that Des Burton was the father of the boulder industry here. There you go. So that's how the opal came about. I don't know how that was funded, whether it was donated, whether it was a tax write-off back in those days. But anyhow, it's a pretty interesting little spectacle to see a little bit of boulder opal in the church like it is. One last tidbit. I'm on the way in. There's powered sites up there as well, past a Quantum Plus. Wave to the chappie up there, doing what Quantums do, I suppose. Yeah, sun's in your head. Yeah, we camp down that way. Can't see us. But powered site's just over there. Reception there. Amenities, ablutions, toilets, showers there. Lakeview pub right here. So many people around. We're out the back. Got a cold bevy too, by the way. And the boss is sitting over there, minding her own business on heavy stuff, the creaming soda. Sitting down here, and we noticed a couple of mulberry trees. They're going off, they're pretty ripe at the moment. Might notice my fingers. Had a bit of a chew. Asked the manager, Kathy, if we could help ourselves, and she said, yep, fill your boots. So I might grab some, because I want to make a mulberry sauce to go with a nice Wagyu steak, I reckon. Hear that noise? Air generators are loud apparently. I shouldn't complain because I use it every now and again as well. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll know. I'm going to set up a time lapse, see if we catch a nice sunset here tonight. Who knows? Might be late, might not be. If I'm lucky, you'll see that and it will follow. Pulled into our camp today. Beetoota pub just up there. They sell fuel now too. It's probably about 7 to 10 cents cheaper. I'm talking about diesel than Birdsville. A little bit more expensive than Quilpie. $5 beers still. Can't beat that. Just behind them is a free camp beside this billabong. I've been here before, so with the boss. And caught a bunch of blue claw yabby in here. So got the yabby pots out and throw some chicken necks in them and see how we go. I did try for red claw here, but no luck. Well, the blue claw yabby experience has been a bit disappointing. I've only pulled up some more of those, like shrimp, I suppose. I'll put a picture in here and have a look. Like baby cherubim, I suppose. I'll leave them in overnight. We'll have a look tomorrow morning, eh? Ordinarily, I'll let them soak in a bucket of fresh water overnight, but just pull the pots out. And I'm pretty sure they walk in and out of these pots. Already escaped, you see. And there's another one around as well. A lot of these little cherubim things, lots of them. So I'll put those back in the water anyhow. And I think there's a smallie sort of yabby somewhere that I'll throw back in. You know you're Birdsville when you see the race course. Outside temperature about 34, 35 degrees. Just going to drop into the bakery and grab a maggot bag, pie or something. And I'll top up fuel here as well. Fuel's a little bit more expensive here than at Beetoota, but we'll probably I need about 40 or so litres. Just pulled up. Boss has got a Zoom fitness thing with the exercise physiologist. The Anzac Park here. It's looking pretty good at the moment. Caravan park's over that way. By glass. I think the council chambers are back down that way too. We're walking down towards the pub and race courses behind us outside town. Been to the bakery, you've seen that. It's down that way. It's a big oval down that way too, which they put a whole bunch of tents up and stuff for the Birdsville races. That's what this is about. Frontier Services Australia Inland Mission Camp, formerly the Royal Hotel, built 1883. Make out some of the sign there, Royal Hotel. I think some of the council workers are working on irrigation at the moment. I think. Saw a big hole down here. A couple of council workers working. Petrol station here. And a general convenience store. Go in there and have a look before, on the way back. Rightio, that's the Birdsville Hotel. Airstrip right next to it. That was pretty busy the last time I was here. Birdsville races about 2 years ago. I did a video on that. Drove up Big Red. Tourist information down here. That's pretty interesting. I think there's a little interpretive centre or something from memory as well. The caravan park, as I mentioned. Just going back this way. Different walk. Just spotted another AOR caravan. This one over here, a little Quantum. It's not the same one that was at the lake at Corpy. That one was a little bit dirtier. Anyhow, back to this other petrol station, which I said had a convenience store. So just going to go in here, have a sticky beak, see what I can see. I'm not judging. Bird just jumped out of this car from South Australia, went inside. They sell smokes in there. Didn't realise how expensive they were. Peter Jackson mild 25 pack, $75. That's $3 a cigarette. That's pretty amazing. There's that old Royal Hotel. Got a couple of ice creams and some chocolates. The boss will be working up a sweat, so get her a treat. Yeah, one of the ice creams is for me too. That's probably about all I'm going to show you in Birdsville in this episode of Birdsville Track in 5 minutes. If you watched my Strzelecki Track in 5 minutes, probably take the same sort of format, really. So I don't think there's too much dirt there. We'll let you know that there's those council workers. I have dropped the tyres down on the cruiser and the caravan, 35 in the front, 45 everywhere else. And we've just been cruising along in 4th gear, sports mode, torque converter lock up on at about 80-81 kilometres an hour on the dirt. And it just keeps everything pretty comfortable, so it's a pretty slow trip. It's a bit washed out there for a second. Council workers had the sprinklers on. We're sitting over here and they said, go into the water park, press the button on the far side. So press the button on the far side. A couple of crawlers around here before. Let's go say hello to Jake. That's Jake.
It's Jake, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Jake's on YouTube now.
He's not on YouTube, he's on Messenger.
No, he's going to be on
Oh,
YouTube.
he's going to be on YouTube.
Oh, this is more, I suppose, for the AR people watch. That's the Red Vision and our Matrix Full Light Series 4. Solar 19.2 amps going in. The batteries were about 66% this morning. That's about 2.5 hours ago. They're now 92%. 300 amp hour lithium. Recently changed out the solar panels on the roof from 150s to 180s, about the same physical dimension. Just gives a bit more solar capacity. Something else that I've noticed as well, these little dustproof hinges, they bind up. So what I'm going to do is, you could do WD-40 or inox or something like that. A bit of water. And just keep on moving around. Yeah, sorry about that, I needed to answer a second. Washed it with a bit of water on the inside as well, and actually just worked them a little bit. They're nice and loose. But these are pretty tight too. But it's a nice tight fit. That's much better. This one's tight. Oh, it's not too bad. There we go. So just a little bit of persistence. Bit of water. I have to fill up my water bottle.